What are you willing to do? It's not about me or this, it's about you, because this is your mission.
Well, everything, and I know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Even willing to feel bad and have your family mad at you?
And I mean, I've lived there for so long.
I'm talking about now. Are you really willing? Go ahead, what's your name again?
Julie.
Julie, yeah.
Yeah, I'm at a threshold like the caterpillar and just like I'm jello and
Yeah.
I'm just completely surrendered. Completely. So I'm just ready to receive because I have been trying and working. I've done everything. I do it. I do the work.
Yeah.
I go there. I say yes to my yes. I spend every penny at my son's expense, my husband's expense. I'm here. And I've completely surrendered. I've acted like I've known, like I've not known. I've surrendered. I've done everything. And I'm here.
So you're here. So congratulations
Thank
on that.
you.
Yes. Can we give a round of applause if she's here? And so where do you want to go from here?
I'd like to receive, to trust, to know, and to just be, and to walk in faith.
What I want to suggest is that the desire to receive, that it's still coming from a place that doesn't believe that you are enough and have enough. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
That you're not enough in your sovereign power, that your connection with you and the only source that can give you anything, that it's calling you up. You've done a lot, and still what's been driving it is the belief that if I do enough, eventually I'll receive. Eventually I'll be finally taken care of.
Yeah.
Eventually I won't have to really fully own my power and stand alone and stand in my sovereign power and know that I'm enough to give that to someone else. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's right where I am.
Yeah. Yeah. So the receiving right now is receiving yourself. You need to receive yourself. You need to take a stand for yourself. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And if you're taking a stand for yourself, what do you want? Where do you want to go from here? What do you want to do from here? How can I support you? And we support you in making sure you do that.
Yeah, so there's an element of like living in my power and trusting the actual process because there's a lot of fears and I'm looking at the things that need to be done and what should be done and how to do it right and all that. So there's an element of like I'm trying to figure it out and do it right, and I can't live like that anymore. So that's where my
When
releasing
you say trying
is.
to figure out and do it right, you mean like on your own, you're looking around trying to figure out how to do it right?
Yeah, it's like the right thing to say, the right program, the right, because I'm a coach and I'm an amazing coach. And it's like, it's really about how to take that next level, of not just getting by. Like I trust the universe and the clients come, but I'm still barely getting paycheck to paycheck and like losing our home and that kind of stuff. It's like I'm really settling for, and what I really want is a lot.
And it is that part of you taking a stand, and it's not about there's a flow and the universe is going to give you what you want. It's not going to give it to you. It can only bring it through you. It may be amazing, but it's calling you to be amazinger, right?
Yeah.
It's calling you to stand up and be even stronger. So that's why I'm asking you, what do you need and what do you want to go do that? What is the problem still? What's the actual real problem in terms of you knowing that you have what you need and that you're going to do what you're meant to do? What's missing? What's the problem?
Support.
Okay, so that you don't have to keep trying to figure it out on your own.
Yeah.
So what are you doing about that?
I'm asking.
Are you going to join us in Impact?
Not,
you don't
I
know?
mean,
You're not sure?
I wasn't planning on it.
Why is that? Do you not feel like you have support here?
Right, I've just kind of doing the programs, I feel like I'm done programs. I just
Right.
want to be living
Right. Yeah,
it.
so can I just call bullshit on that?
Yeah, sure.
Are you really done? Are you really ready just to be on your own without the support and the structures and the best practices so you can actually figure out how to do it at the next level and make the living doing what you love? Are you really already there?
No, I mean,
And this is not about you being in this program or not. This is about breaking the spell you're under.
Yeah.
Because that is, I've done so many things, now it's time for me to do it on my own. That's a self-sabotaging pattern.
Yeah.
No, now it's time to make fucking sure I don't do it on my own anymore. Now it's time to be humble and not prideful and not get caught up in that bullshit or airy-fairy wishbone thing.
The way I've been doing it isn't working anymore.
Yeah.
Saying yes to the expense of my family and my home and my mortgage,
right.
you know?
I get that. It may be that because before you were doing it and you were hypnotized by thinking you were going to follow someone else's pattern or idea and they were going to suddenly give you what you need because you don't have enough. Then you just kept getting the self-fulfilling prophecy of, see, once again, I knew I couldn't get what I really needed. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So do you feel, and if you do feel this, that's fine, but do you feel like that's what's happening here?
I am trying to follow you completely. So I feel like I'm saying yes, but not the way I've been doing it. So
Right.
I can't say yes to putting my family in jeopardy. That's a pattern I'm breaking.
Forget about that. Forget
Yeah.
about that. I really want you to hear it. This isn't about your family. This is about you. This is about you. You can continue to say, I can't get what I need and do what I need if it inconveniences anybody else. No, you say, family, I have to do this. If your child needed
And that's what I've
whatever
done.
it takes.
And I'm kind of sick
so you're
of
gonna stop now?
the guilt of it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The guilt of it.
Yes.
So what does it make you? You've been so selfish.
Selfish.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're so selfish.
I am so selfish.
Yeah.
I'm the most motherfucking selfish person I've ever met.
Yeah, and you're a bad mother and a bad wife. When do you earliest remember you getting the message that you really couldn't make it about you?
As I wanted and had desires for myself, it hurt others. I saw the reactions.
Yeah. So do you see how that's recapitulating itself now again?
Absolutely.
And see, this is how powerful the pattern is. It knows that, and it keeps changing the story just enough to go, no, but now you're right, pattern. I am being selfish and bad and hurting others by getting what I need and want. Okay, so now I'm going to stop going and getting what I need and want.
Yes.
Can you all see that? Forget about family and forget about the program.
Yeah, the guilt is so there that I'm now saying no.
Right, exactly. And guess who else is going to keep saying no if you don't break through? All of the people you're meant to serve. The people you're meant to serve, this is their same pattern. The people you're meant to serve got such a deep message that it's bad and wrong and hurts the ones they love if they say yes to their yes and do whatever it takes to get what they need. So they're like, I've had enough oxygen, let me just take mine off and give it to you until they pass out.
But can't there be another way to say yes to like a program with having
It's not about the program. It's about if you want to live the life you're meant to live and be the model for your children, or you could let them perpetuate the same legacy and model, whether you say it or not, that same wound. Do you want that?
No.
It's about whatever it takes to live the life you were designed to live.
Yes.
How many times do you hear about families selling everything, moving, every penny they've got, their retirement, everything, to make sure their child gets to go to the college and live their dreams, or the whole family rallies around to make sure mom or dad can finally get their dream. And they don't just go, well, now that's enough. Now we got to close that dream down. We will step in front of a train for our loved ones, but we will not step out of our comfort zone permanently to save our own lives.
Yeah.
You have to save your life. You have to live your life.
Yeah.
And if you do that, whatever it takes, it's not about the specific program, it's about this is what's happening right now. Can you see you're up against the same pattern and it's winning right now, or at least up to this moment? You have to first say yes.
Yeah.
And then you have to figure out, now how can I get whatever I need so that I don't do it the old way?
Yeah, that's where the receiving came in. It's that I'm just kind of surrendering to not doing it the way I've done it before, continuing to say yes.
But it's not receiving, it's surrendering in the acquiescing way. That's what I'm trying to help you understand.
Okay.
It's calling you to step up into more power, not to give up, not to give in. Can you feel the difference? Can you all feel the difference? That's why it's so tricky. Now I'm just receiving, and you think you're actually doing something positive. You're actually acquiescing to the pattern. And then the momentum will die down, the yes will get quieter, you'll find a way to just cobble things together and do it the way that you've done it before, not get the support and the specific support you need to make goddamn sure you are successful at the next level. Walt Disney went bankrupt a couple times working it out. Elon Musk lost tens and tens of millions and was sleeping on a friend's couch. The rich dad, poor dad guy slept in his car with his wife to invest and build their business. What are you willing to do? It's not about me or this, it's about you, because this is your mission.
Well, everything, and I know that.
Okay, well, really?
Yeah.
Are you really willing?
Yes.
Even willing to feel bad and have your family mad at you?
Yeah, and I mean, I've lived there for so long.
Talking about now, still, continually. Are you willing? Okay, see?
I don't want to
Nice
keep
try.
doing that.
Nice try. I know, sweetie. I know it's hard, but you know why it's so hard? Because you are so strong. And when the weight is really, really heavy, you don't pray to make it lighter. You pray to get stronger. I know you know this. And I know in that pattern, if I was like in a VIP day with you right now on a coaching call, I'm sparring with your pattern right now. And it's very clever, and it's very sweet, and it's very charming. And I'm not fooled, and I'm not gonna let you be fooled by it. You can't say yes as long and until it gets really uncomfortable. You have to keep saying yes.
Okay.
And then you have to get more buy-in from others if need be. But you can't ever sacrifice your truth for anybody, because then what you're really doing is the most selfish thing to everybody.
And
See
I
that?
don't feel like I am. I'm just like to learn my truth in a more dynamic way. I'm trying to break the pattern by what I've always been doing and stay
Well,
with
first of
my
all,
truth.
I can tell you haven't been doing this.
Doing what?
This.
Oh, stand like right here?
This
Right now?
kind of work.
Oh,
This work of your pattern coming up and cleverly convincing you and it being interrupted and interrupted and interrupted.
yeah. No. I didn't.
Right. This is the real work that causes real change.
Okay.
The work that's been happening this weekend. So if you have this somewhere else where you can get someone or some way so that you don't get fooled by this and pulled back again, because you are here to model that you've thought, I have to find a way to dance around and get my needs met as best I can as long as it doesn't hurt others and make me be a bad person. That's the first stage. The second stage is, I'm actually here to model and prove that I don't have to sacrifice any of my truth and my needs. And when I do stand for that, everyone and everything is taken care of. That's your life code. That's what you're actually here to prove. And then that's what you're here to teach. That's the workshop you've been living. That's the one you're meant to be given. And I bet you're not coaching that.
No.
That's,
Somebody writing this down, because my head isn't really here.
somebody's gonna remember.
Thank you.
This is the work we do in the program. If you're not coaching this, it's gonna be crickets. Y'all get this? This is what happens. You listen to a program that tells you this is how you should coach, this is what you coach on, and you have kind of an idea, and you don't realize you've been influenced by peers and parents and society, and you put together this beautiful package that looks amazing, and it should be amazing, and why isn't the phone ringing? It's because it's not your fucking work you're teaching. This is your work. You're here to model the truth that when you stand in your yes and never sacrifice what you truly need and want to live your full truth, not only is your life fulfilled, but you give permission and create the opportunity for everyone around you to have the same thing.
Yes, thank you.
Now, doesn't that sound true?
Absolutely.
Yes? Yes.
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 Thank you.
And that's what I want to help you actually create
Yes.
and launch into the fucking world, because I can't have this conversation with a million people. I
Yeah.
need you to.
Yes.
You get it?
I can do that.
And
yes.
I'll help you do that.
Yes.
Okay, can we
Thank
give her a
you.
round of applause?
Thank you.
Yeah. And I want to just again add that so I can make the object lesson of the work we've been doing, that pattern you're in, or was, because you're not anymore, that journey you had the first part of your life about the map of reality was, it's not okay for me to have what I want, because if I do, I'll hurt the people I love, and then I'll be rejected, and I'll be unlovable, and I'll be alone, and I'll die. That's what the pattern was. And so it's like, so how do I find a way to at least get enough of what I need so I don't die, and then don't hurt people so I don't get rejected and die? You get it? That's stage one. And as you codify that, and that's what we do in this work, you'll actually see and understand the lessons and the blessings, the mistakes, the progress that becomes curriculum, that becomes content, that when you describe it like in your words, the way I just did, lights will go on for people everywhere that you're talking to. And they're like, oh my God, has she been reading my diary? Was she there? And then your journey of, and then I realized that I was getting tricked and fooled over and over, and I realized why these things didn't work before, because I was still using them to save me because I had not yet realized I had to save myself. I was still looking for an out. Please don't make me have to be such a stand for myself that I risk not being loved and being rejected and dying. And now you realize that's why now this is what I'm stand for. And I'm not going to let any of you ever again sacrifice your truth, your needs, your deepest desires because you believe you don't deserve it or you believe they're going to abandon you. I'm here to tell you and show you how when you stand for that, and I'm going to show you how to do that, and you become that, not only do your needs get met lavishly and abundantly, but everyone around you thrives as well. And in fact, that's the only way everyone in your environment is going to thrive. That's basically your framework. Got it?